Whoa, 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 whoa. Who picked that song? Nah. We need more beat. Guys, bonjour. We're on the course today with a driver that I've been so excited to hit. So it's a very exciting day. It is. However, there's also a negative, a big negative today. Hence why we kind of feel a little bit rushed on the course. Well, I only got this driver 2 days ago. I did. But being the professional that I am, I've taken it very well. It's a shame because we wanted a bit more time with this driver, hence why we've come on the golf course. We've not had time to do any net video. I mean, this is a positive. It's first impressions out on the golf course with a brand new TaylorMade Stealth 2 driver. As much as I want to be angry at this, I think that's the angry looking thing, don't you? Now, is it better looking than the Stealth? Tommy, graphic design, eye.
There's parts of it, yes.
We love this, don't we?
Yeah.
I think that is fantastic. I'd kind of wish, though, this was also the same. I don't even think that's possible because it's got obviously all the different layers on it. But I think that just looks amazing around the perimeter, and you can actually see it also, the edge of it down at addressing. It gives it, I just feel like it gives the driver a bit more life. Without that, it would look very, dare I say it, bland. But the big thing that we noticed when we stuck this next to the Stealth, I was going to do a bit more comparison, but we'll wait for the toe-to-toe. If you want to see that, can we have 3,000 likes? Will be quite nice in this video. 3,000, Tommy, yeah?
I'll make it 4.
4, Tommy, 4. So one thing we did notice, we are the eye, aren't they? This could be stealthy as it wants to. There's nothing getting past these eyes, I tell you, nothing. The crown here is glossy, where the crown of the Stealth was more of a matte. There was no shine to it. Now, also the top line was glossy, and now it's matte, so it's completely inverted. It's the complete opposite, which I don't know if I like, to be honest. It's definitely more of a shine to it. Some people will like. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't.
I prefer the matte surfaces.
I think I do as well. For now, it's not unusual for something to grow on us as the more we use it. It's happened a lot with golf clubs. But another thing I did notice, the keen eye that I have, this is lighter.
Yeah.
And I spotted that straight away. There was like a darker pattern in the centre of the carbon twist face, but that's not there anymore. It's definitely lighter. What investigations. We picked the perfect hole for this. It's not a driver hole at all. But it is a 397 metre par 4, which, you know, could be a bit tasty. We'll talk about visuals shortly, but it's very different. Let's go, Tommy. Just say that again. Just say that again in the mic, so everyone can hear you.
Lovely that.
That was the first ever shot with Stealth 2. Tommy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying, but believe it's truth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I only got it 2 days ago. Tommy, I got this 2 days ago. Like not 2 weeks or months, 2 days. It's alright though, we're here. At least it sounds good, and it went like it's trying to redeem itself, innit? The reason why it's not a driver hole. You see it, look. See that little bin chicken. See the bin chicken? Is it a bin chicken? So first impressions of sound. It feels with that first one, and it came out the meat and screws. Meat and potatoes. It came out the meat and potatoes. It sounded a bit more muted, I thought. Okay, well, let's see how far that went, shall we? So that, guys, went 350 yards, 351. Oh, so it's almost a year now. TaylorMade rocked up to the golf club party with carbon Crocs, and everyone was like, "What are those?" I don't feel like we really trusted it. It's not worked in the past, the carbon face, not that well, but stand corrected. I was there to defend it. I know what TaylorMade are capable of. They wouldn't just release something willy-nilly. It has worked, like it or not. Keyboard trolls, it worked. All right, you hear me? Stop pressing spacebar in anger. It worked. We're going to go into more detail in the net. This is, like I say, first impressions, but this is a big story on the face, and that's obviously advanced ICT, inverted cone technology. With this new advanced ICT, we've got a thicker center and thinner around the edges. So what that's going to do is prevent that distance drop off, that ball speed drop off on common, very common miss-hit areas. 310 meters uphill, par 4. And I do feel, based on how that last one flew, this is very gettable. So I'm going to get 3 balls. We're going to see where they all land. All in Brenda's, wedged in Brenda's bush, probably. This is a hole. If you're chasing a low score, you'd hit driver, but otherwise it's just a flicky-dicky iron. Oh mate, that is fast.
That was going, wasn't it? It was like it was accelerating mid-air.
I've got a horrible feeling that that's left side of the pin, which it tends to bounce down left. But from a flight, this is low spin. I'm very interested to see what this is like in the net. So we've got a standard model here. Of course, we've got the Plus again this year, which is going to be the even lower spin. But that is going forwards. If there's any doubt, it wasn't going to space, it is going forwards. Oh, that is in Brenda's bush. Oh my goodness. That's probably one of the best drives I've hit on this hole. Tale of 3 stories there. We had the low spinning bullet, the Brenda bashing bomb, and then the more of a coarse, bit more spin. It'd be interesting to see where these have landed. I think one's lost. Now where the rest are, we'll have to find out. Well, I see one. Oh my goodness. We've got to have a putt, haven't we? If you're putting for eagle, you've got to put it. It doesn't matter what review it is. Oh, have we lost one? Have we got a casualty? I reckon so. It was still travelling, that second one. It was just a duck hook. Terry duck hook. It was a horrible shot. Yeah, I'm not going in there. You could not pay me any amount of money to get my ankles in there. Okay. So, pretty decent, wasn't it? Double breaker. Right and then left. It's good for me, that. So if you look around the drive ahead, we've got some familiar faces. Like I say, a lot going off inside that's different, which I'll go into more detail in the net video very soon. But speed pocket, again, improving that lower strike on the face, a common miss-hit area. The inertia generator is still there, 25 grams, situated at the back, and the shaping obviously to help aerodynamics. So a bit like a disease in Resident Evil. Not the best, not the best analogy. Carbon is taking over this entire head. So every year, more and more carbon gets introduced, and this has been a plan for years for TaylorMade. So we've got this huge carbon face, which was a big story last year. Now what you see here is majority carbon. No joke, it's probably easier for me to tell you which parts aren't carbon than which parts are. So which parts aren't, there's a center bar here, which is connected all the bits together. It's not a lot of the driver head at all. And then any external weights that you see, obviously can't be carbon because that would defeat the purpose of a weight. So, a lightweight weight, what? But another thing that we love about this driver, mainly for the colour, is the carbon ring. This is obviously a matte red now, and again, this is carbon. Pretty sure it wasn't last year. Tommy, we're gonna have a chat here. Has my pocket been out the entire time and you've not said anything?
Like your speed pocket.
Like, honestly, I've been walking around with a dangly out pocket. Head cover game is very strong. Hard to please me with the head cover, but this is nice. Got a little carbon pattern there. Got the leather embossed logo. And yeah, the only downside, it's not the easiest head cover to get on. It's quite tight there, you see. It's tight that middle section, and then, but that's not going anywhere. Lovely.
How are you feeling about it?
No surprise, I really like it. So glad, and no surprise the carbon face is still here. Of course, I think everybody, not everybody, but majority were a bit, no, I think everybody was a bit apprehensive about it because it's yes, it's been done before, but not to this extent. And you don't know now with modern parts coming off of it how secure it's going to be. And I don't know of any issues that's been had, and if there were any issues, why is it back? It's doing its job. I flipping love it. It's what a point of difference it is. And obviously this model, you'd think, oh, it's just slapped a 2 on it, which I thought when I first heard about it. Stealth 2, how original. But there is so much extra going off with this. Now again, is that going to make you hit it further than the Stealth? Probably not. Who knows? Go and test it. Only you know the answer. But if you're looking for a driver, it's been a couple of years, you've got to test this stuff out. You really have. You're not losing anything, except for dollars when you buy it. Yeah. Not cheap. It's not a cheap one. I mean, everyone's saying it's getting more and more expensive, but this happened years ago. We've been here before. It does this. I hope it does this full circle. We don't just continue on the incline to Everest. You know, financial Everest. Well, I keep talking about Everest, Tommy. I've got an obsession with Everest. I think it's because I'm fat and I know I can't climb it and I'll die. It's exciting. Right, I'm going to hit 3 balls. That marker is the line. That marker is what we've hit. Holy I don't really want to hit 2 more. I don't want to hit 2 more. Oh my goodness, Tommy. All right, take that back. No, I don't know whether it's just on my eye, but it seems out the gates.
Yeah, it's like it's got so much torque to it. Just go, like.
Torque thoroughbred. Honestly, if it goes in the same direction, I could put a little hula hoop around them all. Oh. That, though, may be okay. Dogleg's left, it's just not going to be near the others. Definitely more of a muted acoustic.
Yeah.
Don't you think? So I've got muffler on it. Feels a bit firmer off the face. I don't know if that's definitely going to be worth a toe-to-toe. Kind of works parts and parcel with the sound, but it definitely feels a bit firmer off the face this year. From those I've had. I mean, we know Stealth for me it was one of the best performing drivers of last year in terms of ball speed and distance by a fair distance. Yeah, for the setup it's quite an amazing flight. Well, we've got a 60 stiff Diamana, 9-degree standard head. Like, I've not done any tweaking to it. It's like off the shelf almost. And yet we're getting this really low spinning flight. Look at these two behaving so well. You're so well behaved, look at them. You know the amazing part about this whole thing is that was into wind. It's gone 3-4-1. Into. Do you know where we've had different drivers, a bit more spin, up towards the 3s, maybe the mid 2s? this whole interwind, I'm like back here. What are you doing? It's a bit weird that, it's a bit stalkerish, Tommy. Guys, thank you as always for watching. What a lovely driver. Again, this could be the bag. This could be in the bag. I say that for every driver, don't I? Could be in the bag, it could. Could. Who knows? We've got a lot more testing to do. Like I say, I've had this for 2 days. Did I say, Tommy, 2 days I've had this? 2 days, only 2 days.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Anyway, Stealth 2, if you think it's just got a 2 strapped on it this year, you're wrong. Huge changes that we'll see more of in the net with the numbers. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're not a part of Team Al, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, live streaming on Twitch, and I'll see you next time. So weird that, mate, so weird. You know, if you like happen to like get eaten by a snake or something, it's not my responsibility. Just saying. Okay? I might just leave you there. Would you rather be left or would you rather me bring you back? I could just pretend I came on the course on my own and you could just lay there in peace. It's up to you. I'm easy. Just let me know.